This is one recipe that didn't take me no time to edit. You know why? It is straightforward, very simple, few ingredients, and actually no complication. Now stick around with me. Let me share with you this easy Swiss roll coffee cake with you. Thank you so much for joining our couples teamwork baking part 6, guys. We are almost there. Thank you to my returning subscribers. And if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Annie Krieger. In case you are asking why couples teamwork baking, now I'm doing this with my husband. We've been into this teamwork cooking and baking for a while, and this is the part 6 of this whole series. We still have 2 parts to go. Now, if you want to get along, please watch the previous video so you could get along with our small story, our interracial couples story so far. Okay, I hope you enjoy watching this video. Once again, thank you all so much. Before we continue with our small talk for today, let us make a well-detailed Swiss roll coffee cake recipe. For that, I had my 5 large room temperature eggs. You can go for 6 smaller ones. I have brown sugar. What I did to the brown sugar, what I was displaying is the difference because I had to blend my brown sugar to achieve a finer texture than it was. You can go for any white granulated sugar. Now you add your brown sugar to your egg. Generously use your hand mixer or standing mixer to mix to achieve that texture you just saw. It has to be that fluffy and very creamy. Now get a sieve and introduce your all-purpose flour and then the vanilla pudding. The vanilla pudding is very important because this is what will give you a very nice texture of sponge cake. Remember to add in a pinch of salt to your dry ingredients. I don't skip that when it comes to baking. Now guys, this is the part where you have to be very careful. Take a little bit of time and fold in your flour in your batter. It is a very simple recipe. This is all you need to do. So the spatula wasn't doing justice for me, so I went in with my whisk, folding in. You see me just using this to scrape the bowl and fold it in. It is very important when it comes to baking. Just don't stir as you wish. Just fold it in to prevent having any flour under your bowl or any lumps in your batter, and you will have a perfect result just like this. This will give you the what you want for a sponge cake or any other cake you are baking. For our Swiss roll coffee cake today, we need a baking tray. I will spread out a parchment paper and pour in our batter. Now you want to spread out the batter generously and bake at 190 to 200 degrees C for 10 to 12 minutes. Maximum 12 minutes, okay? Keep your eyes on your cake. Make sure it does not dry out. Mine was 10 minutes, but it shouldn't be more than 12 minutes. While we bake our cake, you want to get a tea towel. On my tea towel, I will sprinkle a small amount of sugar. This will prevent the cake from sticking. 10 minutes later, our sponge cake is ready and soft. Now, 10 minutes to bake a cake is very fast, right? That's how tricky it is because it is fast, it is thin or flat, so it can get dry very easily. So keep your eyes on it because oven works differently, okay? Now, you want to flip your cake to the tea towel, then pull down the parchment paper. While you pull down your parchment paper, make sure you take your time to do this carefully. If not, you pull your cake along, okay? When the paper is down, then roll it out as long as it is hot. You will achieve that roll form while it is hot. If not, when it's cold, you won't achieve that or it will go break. Now do this while it's hot. After then, you will set your roll cake aside and just let it rest. Let it completely cool down while you make your cream. Today, we'll be making our coffee cream. And to make your coffee cream, you can use any coffee flavor of your choice. You can use instant coffee to achieve the coffee flavor. You can use coffee syrup. You can use yogurt coffee. Okay, so any of your choice. So I have my coffee syrup today for my cream, or you can as well make your syrup at home by just caramelizing small amount of sugar, and adding a small amount of coffee or espresso coffee to your caramelized sugar to achieve that nice super flavor of coffee. To make a coffee cream, we have 250 ml of heavy cream, 1 pack of whipping cream stabilizer. Those will make your cream stay firm. So go ahead and whip until creamy. Again, we have this cream. So we will write out everything as we go. Now, this is what a heavy cream looks like. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to Austria, after all the, let's get after all the stress, after all what we went through in Africa, it was a beautiful moment. We added the heavy cream to our cheese cream. Oh, that's right. For her custom. Two, about 2.5 powdered sugar. So when I got to Austria, it was a challenge. I mean, it was it was a big challenge. I'm not joking here. It was extremely big challenge. Okay, so this is eine Telofe, Jutma eine. In the sense of getting used to the culture shock, I would say. The culture shock came in. I was somehow traumatized. I was not okay, and then starting life all over, looking for a job and everything. But let me tell you the most important one here. What happened? What Carl did to me, Carl Krieger. So this is our coffee syrup. Okay, we'll add that to this. See what the coffee syrup looks like. Let me tell you what my husband did to me the first year in this country. Now I started work. I started work after some months in this country. So on Christmas Day, I was still working. I used to work weekend. So in that weekend, they will ask, which day do you want to have free? Or in that Christmas time, which day do you want to have free? You want to have free in on the 24th or on the 25th? So I chose 24th, 25th to have free. Why? Before I continue confusing myself there, so what I meant is that in Austria, Christmas is 24th. In Africa, some other country is 25th. So the question at work is that when I came 2 months after my arriving in Austria, I started work. They were asking me which day do I prefer to take off, 25th or 24th. So I took 25th. Why I came back, I went to work on the 24th. Coming back from work, shops coming are back, closed. I found out that everywhere was closed. So I rushed back home and I asked my husband, now let's go and buy things. We got to each store, everywhere is closed. There is no food for Christmas. No Christmas food. That was what Car did to me. Was to me angetan for this Weihnachten. Diese Weihnachtszeit.
Ja, da war noch, das noch am Mittag, haben die Geschäfte alle geschlossen und das habe ich übersehen.
Hast du übersehen oder du hast nicht gewusst?
Ja, ich habe nicht drauf aufgepasst. Ganz einfach.
So I think Obi is not doing justice to this mixing. I think he said he didn't know that they will close. How can you be I don't know. You are an Austrian, you say you don't know when the shops close. He said he does not know. So that baffles me when he said it. Now we have nothing to eat on Christmas Day, no food. Coming here, you haven't realized I didn't take a lot of things because I was afraid. They were telling he told me not to bring things. He's not allowed this, JJC. So I came with nothing, maybe just more egusi and so. And I didn't know where to buy some things. I haven't stocked the house. I was just still getting used to the environment, everything. And that happens. We had nothing for Christmas. So we have to go to his friend. And his friends, Peter had on stand. Now. His friend gave us some turkey chicken quarters. So with that chicken quarters, we had tomatoes at home, and I made small stew and small rice. So his friend was our savior for that Christmas, our Christmas food savior. Mm. So, so I forgot to. I will add in small amount of lemon juice. Okay. Now imagine what that Christmas was for me, guys. It was a terrible Christmas, and that's not all. So many things happen that if he goes to. So guys, we have to shift our small talk to our upcoming video. You know, I always have to look for a space to bring in our topic, have fun, gist together without letting you get bored or letting you miss out from the step-by-step recipe. I still want to allow you or make you have every detail of it and see the exact demonstration on this video, okay? So our upcoming one, we will continue. So just stay connected, just stay tuned because the last is always the interesting part. Now, what I did to our roll after it's completely cooled, you will unroll it. Now spread out your cream. So our cream, you saw us adding the cream cheese and then the whipped cream, the coffee syrup, sugar, powder sugar, lemon, and all that. Okay. Go ahead and spread out your coffee cream on your cake, on your sponge cake, and then gently roll it back. While you roll it back, make sure you roll and raise so that you don't push out the cream. When you are done, you can use the rest of the coffee cream and dress it just like this, and it looks super beautiful. Bring to the fridge to rest for at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, it is ready. Like you can enjoy your cake, your Swiss roll cake like this, coffee Swiss roll cake, or you can as well continue by dressing it with some whipped cream and then go in with some chocolate dressing. My chocolate dressing, you can get a ready-made one in the grocery shop, or you can as well make yours at home by having your hard chocolate or cooked chocolate, adding small water, melt in the microwave or in your double boiler. Okay, and this is what we have, guys. Our easy Swiss coffee roll cake is ready. Slice the tip out and enjoy. Like guys, I need you to stay tuned in the to the upcoming video. We still have two parts to go, and the ending is always the most interesting part. Are you ready for the upcoming gist, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching to this extent. Please don't forget to hit the like button because that matters a lot for me. I've shared those recipe out for you, so help me by hitting the like button and I hope you try it out. Don't forget to share with your loved ones and see you all in my next one. Bye for now.